History forgot this. Stand the enemy never did. January 30th, 1942. Kampar, Malaya. The air was heavy with humidity, and the ground rose sharply into limestone ridges overlooking a narrow valley. Here, roughly 300 British Indian troops of the 2nd Battalion, Assam Regiment, were ordered to hold a defensive sector against elements of Japan's 5th Division, a force numbering in the thousands and advancing south after weeks of rapid victories. The terrain was the only equalizer. The ridgeline at Kampar forced the Japanese to attack uphill through thick jungle, limiting visibility to a few dozen yards. The defenders dug shallow foxholes into rock and clay, anchoring their line with Bren light machine guns and Lee Enfield rifles. Artillery support was scarce, ammunition rationed, and resupply uncertain. Retreat was not planned. At dawn, the first probes began. Japanese infantry advanced in waves, using mortar fire and infiltration tactics perfected in China. Each assault was met by disciplined rifle fire, controlled bursts, and grenades rolled downslope. The jungle amplified every sound. Heat and exhaustion set in quickly, but the line held. Over the next 2 days, repeated attacks struck the same narrow approaches. Japanese casualties mounted as the defenders used elevation, overlapping fields of fire, and pre-registered kill zones. At night, close-quarters fighting erupted as small enemy units slipped through the trees, only to be driven back at bayonet point. By February 2nd, after days of failed assaults and heavy losses, Japanese commanders halted frontal attacks in the sector. When the order finally came to withdraw, it was not defeat that forced it, but the collapse of neighboring positions. Against overwhelming odds, a small force had done its job, buying time, exacting a price, and proving that even in retreat, resistance could still matter.